Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. The period of silence is over. I'm your host, OG Susano, with my co-host, the man, the myth, Rico Suave. It's Lightning the Joke, handsomest lad in the South, in my opinion. But
That's crazy.
and then we've got the wonderful, very innovative, very dedicated, hard work, hustle, loyalty, respect, the John Cena of women COD. We've got the front desk lady here, FDL. Welcome, FDL.
Hi.
And then, and last but not least, often imitated, never duplicated, the man himself, handsome lad, coming straight from the pits to the palace. It's the myth himself, the man. It's Shnopsh.
Hello,
Let's go, Shnopsh. Big fan, big fan. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Storm. My goodness, what an exciting time it is. How have y'all been?
I have
Chilling,
been
man.
great. I've been great.
Gaming.
Just gaming,
Gamers
yeah.
gaming.
Yeah,
Just,
Gamers
just,
be
we're just
gaming.
gamers, just gaming right now. all it
Gamers
is.
be gaming. Well, I know Schnaps just came off of a tournament win the other night,
yeah, something like
massive W, making me stay up and cast this guy, It's all good.
Wait,
It's all
you had to
good.
cast him? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, I
He
was
kept
casting
me
him.
dropping 8 kills in a hard point. It was fun.
That's huge.
Hey, I remember I specifically said, look, this is what I love about this team, okay? You have Schnaps who's not doing the best. He's focusing Hill immediately. Teams making
I remember that. I remember that.
teams making adjustments on the fly. That's what you want right here. Somebody's not performing, get him in the driver's seat of the hill. Get everybody else on the flow. And that's why they bracket reset and won. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I love that about you, Snops. Wait, who's your team?
It's me, Chaco the Warrior, Kanwa,
Choco.
and Gobla. Yeah.
I'm a huge Choco fan and
Yeah.
Gobla fan. I love that
Yes,
Gobla
sir.
kid too.
I'm a
They're
huge
dope. I love
Conwell
them.
fan, bro. He be busting it down and everything, bro.
Huge Conway fan.
On the real, bro.
Busted it down.
You do be busting it. He
Them
do.
TikToks go hard.
They do. They do go hard. I ain't gonna cap, man. I ain't gonna cap. But look, everybody, I'm glad that we're finally back. It's been a minute. Schedules have been a little bit, here and there, but I'm just so glad to be back here with all of you, and especially these fine, esteemed gentlemen and the most prolific woman in the COD scene. It's FDL.
Let's go, FDL.
Big FDL fan.
Yeah.
Here's a little context. FDL was one of the first people that I met on my journey on the come up, and so it's massive that we're here now in this scenario. So we're still not at the top yet. Roses in the concrete. Where did my boy Mike over here?
Yo,
But-
Scott, do you remember us playing like Valorant maybe 2 years ago with FDL?
Really?
That's crazy. Yeah, we
I
played.
think that was the first time I ever joined TeamSpeak too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was like, dude, I tell you, 2 years ago, I was so nervous, bro, around anybody. I bet I was probably really quiet and weird, but it's all good. All right, well, let's get this show on the road. We've got a lot to talk about, a lot of things to go through, but the biggest one that I am personally the most excited to do is the jersey tier list, guys. I mean, have you guys been able to see the jerseys at all? Anything
Yeah, I saw
like
them all.
that?
I made my
gotta
own
go
list
little peek.
already.
I gotta go a little peek at them.
Okay. Well, look, let's start off. We got S, A, B, C, and D. I'm gonna say D is F with no effort. Okay, F, no effort. That's that. We're just gonna make that adjustment on the fly. Okay. Number one at S, in my opinion. This is what you guys think. What do you guys think? Vegas Legion.
This is easy.
S.
Yep, easy.
Yes,
Easy.
yes, yes,
Easy.
yes.
I agree.
One of the
Yeah,
best
yeah.
jerseys to come out. The team has been on the pits for the longest time, and to come out with a new team
Fire jersey.
and a fire jersey like this,
Look good, feel good, play good, man.
Exactly.
That's true.
That's
That's
yeah.
true.
That shit looks dope.
Exactly. Now the Optic Texas one.
I actually put it in the bottom tier. Actually.
What?
It's been the same concept for the past 2-3 years.
Yeah.
That shit was kind of ass.
No effort. They're just copying pasting at this point.
Wow, I actually like theirs.
Yeah, well,
They
then
go
you like
off.
the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's simple. I mean, I'm not gonna give it like an A, but probably like a B for me. Like it's like mid. Like that's literally like mid.
Yeah,
for me.
it's a mid jersey for sure. I
Yeah.
mean, like, but like they could at least put more like creative thinking into it, you know?
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
agree.
Hey, like Viox says in the chat, man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
I'm gonna
You
give it a
shut
C.
up, Coach Brain.
Yeah, Coach Brain. You know,
No,
I
not Mr. Viox.
Mr. Viox, bro. We'll have him on one of these
Yeah, I'm with
days.
Brian on this.
We'll have him on one of
100%.
these days. Look, I'm gonna put it at C because
Yeah,
it's not
it's
no
valid.
effort. Because like y'all say, it's not exactly the worst, but it's not also like prolific, crazy. You know, like freaking Vegas's. So I think
Yeah,
we
for
can all
sure.
agree C. Now this one. Oh my gosh, bro! New York
I loved it.
Subliners, yo,
I loved it. I put it in the S tier.
yo,
Mine.
that's
mine.
we're gonna
I
have
think
the.
I think it's an A.
You think it's an A?
I don't think it's S. No,
I
it
think that-
needs more yellow.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
okay.
gotta be at an A.
This
or
is the
something. To me, it's
Storm's
kinda like
consensus.
colorless.
This isn't just
Yeah,
one
it-
person here. So
Oh,
I can agree. Let's go to a middle ground here. Let's put it A.
Personally, I'm at a B with it, so I think A is definitely fair. Like in the
Okay.
middle for
Me and
everything.
It just
Mike
looks
think
like,
it's
it looks
S,
like a black
A,
and white
B.
show.
There you
Yeah.
go. Okay.
It looks like a black and white show. High key.
Toronto Ultra. Let's be real here. Let's be real here.
Mid.
I put it B. I thought it was mid. thought it was mid.
Oh no, dude! I'm like the opposite of you guys. Every single one, like I feel like that person that's left out. To me, this is the only other S tier.
Really?
Really?
Are we not looking at the same Florida one? Okay, never mind.
Wait, fourth one's ass.
No,
has to be.
no. Okay,
Anyway,
okay.
I mean,
we'll
like,
get to that when we
I
talk about that.
see, I see like what they're trying to do with the jersey, but like,
To me, it's like simple. The colors pop. It looks good. The text is clean. It's cut. Like it's like professional.
it's just
like,
weird because it looks like with the design of it, it kind of looks like someone took like a hammer and a nail and like went into a rock,
Yeah.
like
They
really
chiseled
hard.
it.
Yeah, like literally like chiseled
Okay,
the
okay.
jersey.
Middle ground A. Middle ground A.
That's valid.
I like that. I think it deserves that at least.
You think so? Okay.
At least.
Hey,
I'm shooting for
hey,
See,
the
yo, nah,
Move
I
up.
feel you though,
taking
Mr.
shots,
Shnopsh.
bro. Taking
Because Mr.
shots.
Shnopsh, you're the way you like describe that jersey is the same way I felt about this next one, this jersey right now they're about to talk about. I put it in A because I thought it was simple and like clean. That's why.
Florida? Oh, not Florida. The Seattle?
Yeah, I liked Seattle's. I put it in A. That's just me. I felt it was like simple and clean, and the text goes hard, and it looks
This
like water,
is-
like it like flows. Like
This
it's
is
like,
a
looks
B
cool.
for me, bro. This is like
Really?
barely any effort.
Yeah, for me, this looks like I don't know if y'all ever played like old EA sports games or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Literally looks like one of the default like jerseys you can get in like an old like Madden or something. Like I
Look,
don't
chat-
know.
Chat's saying
That's a
this
good
is A
description.
tier. Chat is
Yeah.
saying that this is A tier. I think it's personally B.
I think it's at
Yeah.
least B.
I
Yeah.
think it's B at least.
I think it's B as well. Mike,
I don't
Alright,
think it's I don't think
I
it's
think-
bad.
I think
like
it's
it.
A, but I think it matters what we say, not the people in the chat. So I think.
dang.
Shit on.
Look, Chat, we love you to death, okay? All right, we love you guys. Thank
Yeah,
you-
I
thank
like
you
that
for-
B.
Thank you for tuning in. Ravens, that's a C. That's a C. It's the same thing. It's the
I actually
same
put it-
thing.
I put it in the worst tier actually.
No effort.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
honestly, I'm down to put that in no effort. I'm down to put that in no effort. There's
I mean, like,
at least in the Surge, you have that wave design, you know, kind of feels
this
a
shit
little
just
clean.
red.
It's just red with like the checkered ends, I think.
Blue, the blue stripes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah, definitely not it for sure.
Atlanta FaZe.
I put that in C tier.
I feel like there was very little effort on this one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's gotta
it's
be
the
C
same-
or
it's the-
F for me.
It's the same concept as Optic. They don't really change anything that they do. because it works.
There you go.
Red and black are hard colors to work with, and when you try to do too much with it, like how it has phase under there, I think the AF probably would have been better if it was just the AF and a little bit bigger.
It
But, like, I
feels
feel
like the
red and black
jersey
is
has
hard
been
to
the
work with.
same. Like it's been
Yeah.
the same since the inception of the league.
Yeah.
All right. Florida Mutineers.
I put it S tier.
I
S tier.
personally
A.
think this is an S tier.
I thought it was really good.
That Kraken goes hard. We can all agree, out of all the brandings in the league, when we were told in the league that we weren't really able to use your, parent orgs like, branding and all that, even though Optic and, Face somehow got away with it, but we're not going to talk about that. I still think that the Mutineers has the best branding that is not related to their parent organization. I mean, their parent organization is Misfits. Like, it's a bunny. How do you get a bunny from a Kraken,
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the jersey's clean, and as far as it being like the Kraken stuff, I don't know. Their social media, they do a really good job with all that kind of stuff. So I definitely agree with you on that.
I love their colors.
Yeah.
I love the teal.
All right,
It's
so
so
we
pretty.
okay with it being up here?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
fine.
Sir.
All right. All right. Now this one hurts. This one genuinely hurts me. Look at it right there, bro. Right there. LA, baby. Gotta let them know. But, God, this jersey is awful.
This is a no effort for me.
This is a no effort 100%. Now, in Nachon's defense, he did come out and say that they were not given enough time. But, I mean, even then, like, just a checkered bottom,
The checker thing is ugly. Yeah.
that's
It really is.
it reminds me of the prison jerseys that they had in their first inception of their teams, bro. Not for me.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Last year's jerseys were better, and they definitely went backwards.
Yeah, it definitely went back. I was really convinced about buying another jersey from last year and then repping that this year. But then I was like, no, we'll just wait. I'd rather not be that guy who's still rocking OGLA at an Optic event. Whoever that kid is, you know who you are. I'm just saying. And then the next is Boston Breach. Now, be honest with me here. Be honest with me.
I put no effort.
They
I
literally
put
just
C
threw
tier,
an
no
X
effort.
on this.
Yeah, they
I
literally just threw an X
hate
on it.
the breach branding in general. to be honest.
Really?
Damn.
I
Really?
don't like any of their stuff. I think their design is ugly. Looks like Disney XD. Like,
Damn.
bro, like
He's so Disney.
it does.
That's crazy.
I just don't like their stuff. The whole graffiti.
You don't fuck with the
thing.
mask and shit, like the X fucking like dash
The-
mask.
Now
the-
we went to Boston. They had the mask, and the mask had different like designs on the mask. Like they had different variations. That was cool.
Yeah.
Like the mask idea is cool. The gold mask for winning.
Yeah,
the,
that was
the
gas.
challenger thing was awesome. But as far as like their just normal branding stuff, I don't like it. I think if they didn't have the X on there, the jerseys would be better.
I
Yeah,
think
the
I think
jerseys-
it at least deserves a B.
I mean, if that's what y'all. think.
I'm not
I'm
not
with
agreeing.
the C.
I'm sticking with the effort
Yeah.
or no effort or C for
Yeah,
sure.
mine's a no effort.
Okay.
personally.
What's your consensus, FDL? I'll go off of your last one here. No effort.
I like the branding of Breach, but
I
like,
do like
bro, but
Hey,
bro,
Brian, I love you too, brother.
but
Wait,
bro.
I'm
Brian's
a number one
disagreeing?
Shnopsh hater.
Ryan is the
No.
number one Shnopsh hater. I love
After
that.
you get stuck in the sky and Codcaster on 2 FPS. We don't hate on Schnaps here.
Oh,
Mr.
Thank you.
Schnaps.
oh.
Thank you.
I'll put a C
Ew.
at least.
Who's on you?
I can see.
Because there was
definitely
effort.
C.
There was effort here. There was. Not
Where?
like
Photoshopped an X and made it look good.
Yeah, put an X on there.
There's effort. It's just ass.
okay. This one though, this is for sure an A tier for me. This is I think 100% LA Gorillas. What are we thinking?
Clean.
Clean?
Clean.
I
I like it.
put a B like A
I
tier.
love everything about the Gorillas merch.
Gorillas have great branding. I love their branding.
And Carly is so good at what she does.
Yeah.
Who's Carly?
She's the
She's
one
their
who's in charge
designer.
of their merch.
Yeah.
Oh.
All
That's
right,
nice.
all right. I'm gonna do A. I love it. It looks really good.
Yeah, I think
I
A or
agree.
B for sure.
Now,
Yep.
Minnesota Rocker.
I put in the C tier.
I was either going to put a B or C, in all honesty. I do
So-
like the little starry back. That does look
Yes,
cool.
That's the plus.
That's
Yeah.
like the biggest thing carrying it for me.
Mhm.
If not for the starry like out like back, like that's what I'm saying. Like when it came to like, yeah, the teams might have not been given a whole ton of time, but like I'd rather have a starry background reflecting like the Norse mythology of like astrology and stuff like that.
That's fucking gas.
That is dope. Like that is dope. But like then you have like the thieves who are like, oh shoot, we don't got enough time. Hey yo,
Checkers.
remember Queen's Gambit? That was cool, you know. Like throw that on there, you know. Like so, I'm willing to give this a B. I'm willing to give this a B. The stars carry it on that one.
For me,
Yeah, they really do.
it's like LAG. It's what LA like. They're trying to be LAG. Like they could be close to LAG. They're the same color, the same scheme. It's the blue outlining. Like if they didn't have that blue outlining, maybe if it was purple, if it was
Yeah.
a little thinner, if it wasn't
These
as bright,
little-
it looked better.
These little like arm cuffed and the little triangles at the top just throw me off on
Yeah.
every single jersey that exists.
Yep.
With the
I like it on Ultra one, but that's it.
yeah,
I do
for
like the Ultra.
sure. For sure. But like the other ones, it just looks ugly. I'm gonna keep it a buck
Actually,
50.
now that I'm looking at it, it looks like the Ultra subliners, the face. Excuse my dog. They all have like the same design scheme. Like they were giving a blueprint and they designed around it.
I see
You
that.
got that dog in them.
I see that. So, is this where we want to stand? Are we all 100% solid on this list?
I'm down.
I agree.
I think
No
I
way.
mean, this is a consensus for everyone, so like technically we all agreed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like we are the council, so
We're
we
the voice
decide
of
for
the
everybody.
people. We're the voice of
Yeah.
the people.
Nah,
All right,
I agree with it. It's
This
not
is,
bad.
this is going on Twitter.
Ew.
This is going on Twitter.
Yeah.
With our
Okay.
faces or no?
Wait, with our
Uh,
faces, because I wasn't
Okay,
looking.
okay. Yeah, I was
No. I just screenshotted the
Just like
the
me
list.
picking my nose.
No,
Uh,
I would have told you
FDL,
thumbnail
like,
moment
with her
you
mouth
know.
open, like.
Yeah, I was like this, like just
No.
Nah, but Shnopsh is looking handsome over there though.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I just I'm doing the mustache thing for Raleigh. I don't know, I just decided to grow it out.
Oh no, it's
Hey.
gonna be cold. So.
By the way,
Yeah.
we just hit 700 followers on Twitter. Let's freaking go, baby! Let's freaking go!
LFT.
Yo, Scott, cast maybe like 5 more games and you'll be at 1,000.
Really?
You said get that lightning gas.
Hold on, y'all keep talking. I'm just tweeting it out.
Cupid said there's no way Legion is an S. I would rather play butt naked on main stage than wear that jersey.
Who said that?
What?
said
That
Cupid.
shit's trippy.
Is that in the chat?
Cupid.
I'm looking at the chat. All I
Yes.
see is the No Way Legion is an S. I don't see the next
Yeah.
part.
I don't mind stop the second message.
Oh.
They said, hold on, this shit's fucking wrong. Nah, it reminds me of like some designer detail, like you know how Gucci or
I mean,
don't know,
yeah.
Louis V, like how they got like
It
the
kinda-
designer
it looks
shit.
like it looks like it came from Saints Row.
Yeah.
If you guys ever
Exactly.
played that game,
Yep, yep.
it's just nostalgic to me.
Yeah,
I feel you.
I
I
like
feel you.
it. They got the pattern going on.
Looks like
throughout
he's
the whole
bearing
thing.
it all on me.
He can hold that point if he wants to play butt naked. It's okay.
All right. I mean, I guess, man. I don't know how that would look, but it's all good.
I'd be
All
down
right,
for
all
naked
right,
on
all
main
right.
stage.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys. I mean, this is what we've got so far. Go like it on Twitter. If you think it's blasted, tell me it's blasted. It's free engagements at the end of the day. I don't care.
He said roast me on God.
On God, I don't care. You'll just get soft blocked.
She'll just get softball.
Don't look at my soft block list. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, look, let's start now with the biggest news that we've got here now. Thank you guys once again. That was really fun. I like doing stuff like that. So week 1 has officially concluded. We're back on Twitch. I think were we ever on Twitch? I mean, no. Okay, I was about to say. I was like,
Been a while.
I don't.
It's been a
think-
while.
It has
Yeah,
been a
it's been a
long
long
time.
time.
I think CWL was running it on Twitch, if I remember.
Yeah, way back.
Yeah, so there we go. All right. Look, massive showing of support. I was going crazy, bro. I saw the numbers that we had, and I was going insane. I said, this is what we've got on Twitch, not even counting watch parties, not even counting, freaking league-sponsored co-streams. But then again, there are no league-sponsored co-streams right now because everybody's allowed. It's on Twitch. Dude.
I mean, this is what you get when you just give the people what they want. We had these viewers the entire time. We had these fans the entire time. But you're just making it on a platform that most people aren't on, so they're not going to get notifications for. People go on Twitch just to watch it on a daily. They do YouTube, but YouTube's for videos. They don't do it to watch a live stream, so people aren't getting. I don't get no notifications when I go on YouTube. I'm not like, oh, live streams. I'm like, oh, what videos am I subscribed to that I could watch today?
Yeah.
So for me, I don't understand. I guess they just made a deal and they got money. I get what's his name? Wiz was over there, or no.
Yeah, Fwiz was, but
It
he
was Fwiz,
recently
right?
he left like a year ago, I think.
Yeah. So, but I mean, you get the people what they want, and it's what you get. We had these fans the whole time. Who cares if you lose a few to some watch parties or some Zuma stuff? Like they're still watching it. They're still buying into it, building the cultures, the brands going up. Like it just makes sense to me. But yeah, that's what you get, man.
Damn, that was really prolific. Holy crap.
That's how my mind thinks of it. Like
That's good.
He said big brain moment.
He said it's big brain time.
nah.
What'd
Yeah,
you think, Mike?
I gotta agree with him. I mean, no one's watching streams on YouTube. Like, come on, like that's what I did whenever I was on like PlayStation. I think like streaming on YouTube because I was bored. I don't even remember, but people go to Twitch to watch live streams. I go to YouTube to watch YouTube videos, not live streams. So I think it makes a lot more sense for us to be streaming on Twitch rather than YouTube for sure. And I think the numbers show it.
FDL?
And just same thing. I mean, I streamed on YouTube when I was like on an Xbox 360 or something, like playing some Minecraft or some stuff. But like, I use YouTube for music purposes and to watch my creators when they make like day in the lives or like little cooking show clips or stuff like that. But that's literally the reason why Twitch was made, to live stream.
Okay.
So it's like,
what the heck? My phone got really loud. I was streaming on Twitch on Xbox back in the day. Like that's all I had. But I mean, it was amazing. Look at like the match viewerships. We peaked at 192K. I'd say 193K if we round that up, honestly. But overall was 195K for that Florida versus
This isn't
Optic.
even a major. It's
No.
not even a major.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
You look at the rankings right here. Vanguard Champs was 275K.
Damn, Vanguard sucked.
That's what I'm saying, And MW 2019, back when everybody was like, "Oh my God, we're in a league! This is insane!"
oh my God, CDL.
CDL, it's so awesome. We love the CDL. It was 331K, and then the years went down. Cold War was 238K. To think we were just shy of what was that, 43K to beating Cold War champs.
Yes.
And Cold War champs was one of the first events that we came back in person to as well.
That's true. That is true.
So
Yeah, I mean, you're competing with champs numbers here. I mean, the champs numbers you're not going to get close to, but as far as the other two, I don't know. It just shows, man. This is what we've been waiting for, and we got it. The CDL needs to do more stuff like what we're asking for, and it's just going to keep them growing. I don't know why they're so stubborn on most of the things. But
I think it's because they don't like us. I think that's got to be a point.
Well, they
At this point-
love pub kids more than they love us. So
They love
Yeah.
Warzone. They love Warzone.
they have like a dominatrix fetish or something. They just want to like keep on spitting on us and
see how much abuse we can take.
And I
man.
love it.
yeah.
I love it so much. I play the game every year.
Yeah.
Hey, but look, like kind of reiterating from like our second show here, Mike. I gotta say though, I love this game. I really do. This game,
I do love this game.
This game feels good. The Warzone feels good. They finally fixed the interaction on looting. You can now tap to interact. Thank God. Don't know why that was ever taken off. For me,
I mean,
It feels good. It feels good. It feels nice.
Okay, so actually, I've been asked this question like 5 times by people in real life, like my family, since I've been spending a lot of time with them. They ask me, "Is the game good?" or like, "Should I buy it?" I'm like, I always say they're two different questions. The game is good. No, wait, no, the game is not good. I don't think the game is good. I don't think you should buy it. Actually, no. The game is not good. You should buy it, and I enjoy playing it. That's what I always say. I don't think the game is good. If you think about it from a competitive standpoint, and you really take a look at everything, like everything, all the details, the game is not a good game. It's not that good. That's why so many people haven't been like Fortress, like Control. That's the worst shit. Fucking
Yes.
like there's so many not good things in the game, but I enjoy playing it and I love it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Okay. That I
weird.
agree with. I was a little confused there, but yeah, like exactly like how you put it. I like the way it plays, but just not the environment that it's in right now.
Yeah.
You got like 4 M4s on hydroelectric, you know, like
Yeah.
people are
Water
running
routes
people are
across the
running
map.
waterways like they're goddamn Michael Phelps or something, you know, like
Yeah.
There's just so much potential with this game. Like,
It
could
is.
be
There is
one of the best CODs like of all time. They just have to, work on a thing or two.
What I love about this game is that you can see the people who depended on being able to side cancel and all that movement.
Yeah. Show.
Yeah, we're the shops.
Hey yo.
I would say that Shnopsh's position in this community has improved since.
Yeah, bro. I just hold that L2, boy.
Yeah, he holds it. I tell you, dude, that's the thing, man. Coming from that background of like where we were all coming into like this cracked movement and systems and breaking cameras. Look, man, I'm not even old. I'm 21 years old, but damn, I love this game, bro. I'm not even a 40-year-old dad with a Pringles bag of chips and my kids are crying in the other room, you know? Like, that's not me. That's not me. But I still love this game. All you got to do, hold down that L2, keep that left stick nice and idle. Oh, you're feeling
Nice
good.
and idle.
What do they call it? A dad COD?
Yeah, they call it a
Something
dad
like
COD.
that.
Yeah. That only like middle-aged dads play this COD, but I
Yeah.
mean, it feels good. And you can get aggressive though. You can.
Yeah.
It definitely benefits both play styles. It's just not as benefiting towards one side like that, where it was just like, I'm gonna run in with an MP40, break the camera, and then
Free bullet you.
Cold War 74U. I'm moving off to the side, like like stuff like that. Like no,
I don't know. I'd be getting two bulleted now by the M4. It's not gonna cap. Those
I-
Yeah.
that-
turtles.
it's so insane.
can't
Things
don't
And
like
they're
them.
complaining. I hear
Join
people
'em.
complaining. I'm like, they're like, dude, the subs are blessed. I've heard maybe like
No.
that like 5 times. I'm like, I literally can't even take it
Hell
serious. I'm like, yeah,
No.
yeah, for sure.
Hell
blessed.
no. They
Still
took
running
away
right
our
now.
Fennec, Mike. They took away our Fennec, bro.
Yeah.
We were the ones coming up with that meta at the beta. Remember, we're like Fennec
I
beta,
do. I was
Fennec,
like, bro, I love this gun. This gun's so much fun.
and then they're like,
I remember.
no. M4 though, yes, we're gonna
Yes.
keep the M4. But in my opinion, here's my opinion. I like the Scar though. The Scar, it shoots a little
The
slower.
Scar's
It
good.
does.
The Scar's good.
It shoots a
Good.
little slower, but
It's
it
still
feels
used.
more accurate and it's viable.
It's nice to have a 3-gun
People
meta
still
right now.
use it. Like in
Yeah.
scrims, I still be scrimming like some people like let's say like on a CeeLo control specifically, my teammate he pulls out a Scar. Like we have a Scar player like on our team on a CeeLo or like something like that. Or like an S&D, you see some pros or some other top challengers teams using like a Scar and S&D or like just depending on a map. I do think it's more accurate, but it's just not as consistent and not as versatile as the M4 is. That thing is so good. It's way too good.
It's a Bal 27 reincarnate, bro.
Damn.
It's a Bal 27 reincarnate. That's all I'm
You
saying.
think?
I-
I don't think so. The bow was
It was
so
a bit more
good.
shifty. You know what I'm saying? With the
The
M4,
bow was a lot better.
Yeah. We were running 4 barrels.
We were running
mean,
4 bows.
We were running 4 Bals. That was a time. That was a time.
That was the peak of COD.
Every
right
Call
there.
of every Call of Duty, if you think about it, has had an one gun meta. Every single Call of Duty.
Mhm.
The bow at one point, the OSA at one point, now W, the MP40 obviously at one point. I
Yeah.
remember that.
XM4.
MP5, XM4.
People were
was
running
the game?
XM4s beginning of the game, bro. Like 4
What game?
XM4s on Cold War.
That's
I was
Cold
gonna
War.
say, remember the
Oh, yeah.
what did we use in the beginning of Cold War? The FAMAS.
The FAMAS.
FAMAS.
Yeah.
Remember the FAMAS at the very
People were running the
beginning?
AUG too, remember?
Yeah.
I remember
And-
casting one of those kickoffs and I saw 4 AUGs get pulled out and I was mind blown.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
And I think
in World War II, the FG-42 bar.
Mm-hmm.
You were saying FDL?
I really loved the Ram and MW.
I loved it too. I
Yes.
used it at champs.
Late year
Let's
Ram.
go. That was a good gun. That was a good gun.
That was a
I
good
miss
gun.
that gun.
Oh man, I mean,
But yeah, so I mean, I think right now it's just the M4's time. This is just the time in Call of Duty where like there are some times where you'll see a team pull out 4 M4s just to get out of a spawn trap or something like that because you can't move. But that's about it.
from the rumors and the rats in the sewers that talk to me, I'm hearing that M4 might get banned after Major 1.
Yeah.
Because
I
I
heard the
feel-
same thing.
I
heard the
feel
same thing.
like even if we did ban the M4 right now, that's too drastic of a change in team metas, you know,
Mm-hmm.
before the first Major. So from everybody, from the tops to the bottom, they've all been telling me that expect an M4 ban come after Major 1. So we'll see. But
Yeah.
moving on, talking about the schedules and stuff. Look at the standings right now.
I did not
Vegas,
expect this.
Vegas in a
Yeah.
very familiar spot with a 3-way tie for last with Seattle Surge in New York. Now this one surprises me, but here's the thing: Boston Breach #1 right now. They're in a 3-way tie, but I consider them #1 right now. Their team has been surprising me.
Yeah, they have.
A ton.
Wake, baby. Wake.
Scott, I
Big
think
awake.
I think if you compare our standings for before the league started and after the league started, like right now, I think we're both wrong. Completely wrong anyway.
Yeah.
But I think I have one right pick at #4 with Optic Texas. I was like, Optic's probably gonna be like a top 4 team maybe like for a while.
we both had Optic
think
in
that's-
4th. Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe
think
our
that's it.
first was LA Thieves, of course, because they're the champs. And
Your
then-
first was LA Thieves. Mine was not.
Oh, you had FaZe. Yeah.
I think I had FaZe or Ultra. One of those. I had #1.
I
FaZe or
had
Ultra.
I had Thieves, FaZe, Ultra, Optic.
I thought Ultra would have been a top team in this
I-
game.
I
They were
thought
definitely
Ultra
my top
too.
I
team.
still think so. I
Yeah.
still think so. Honestly, I still think they're
Yeah, me
fucking-
too.
They're gonna be really good.
I mean,
They
my
played 2 matches.
my thing is that we're still coming off that Vanguard style. You know, a lot of people are expecting. That's why I was talking to something about this with my team that I'm coaching when we were talking about Breach and we were going over their VOD. They don't go for those aggressive plays. They don't. They wait them out. Like I saw, what was it, Awakening on Embassy, where he was rotating from P5 to P1. He was starting to get chowed by a Beezy, and he's like, oh, this is a Beezy. I'm just going to sit here, P5 kitchen counter, and wait for him. And sure enough, a Beezy goes for that aggressive chow, and in this game, it doesn't benefit you no more to do that. So he gets taken out. They hold rotation. P1, automatic compound interest. So that's why I'm like, okay, Breach are clearly ahead of the game. They have a much slower play style that's being blessed in this game. And so, yeah, I did not expect this out of them. I honestly did not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I thought Ultra would have been such a good team because they're really big on teamwork and playing as a team.
Scrappy.
And that's huge in this game.
And Scrappy, bro. That guy
Yeah.
is insane.
And Scrap, yeah,
Good old
Scrap's
Scraps.
nasty.
I didn't expect
Um,
Ravens to be that high.
Neither
yeah,
did I.
me
Neither
neither.
did
I
I.
don't think anybody did.
Like
They
this,
just play control so perfectly.
this top 4 right here, like it the only one we expected was Optic. Rocker I had as top 6. They were my 6th.
I had his top 6.
They
too.
were
I
my
had-
sixth.
Let's be
They were
honest,
my
Optic
6th
should
one.
be 2-0. Let's be honest.
I mean, yeah, let's be honest. They should have been
Yeah.
up there,
I
honestly.
did say though. I said Minnesota Rocker would be a top like 3 team with Fame on it. That's just because I'm a Fame fanboy though, not because like I think they're really good.
Yeah.
But for sure.
I agree. So let's go on because I feel like the more we talk about it, the more the elephant in the room is going to be addressed.
Yes, sir. Let's
But,
talk about that.
But you know, these were the matches that were done. So we started off nice and hot. Boston Breach versus Atlanta FaZe. This is what I was talking about. I was like, okay, coming into this matchup, I think I was at work or something, and I saw the first match of the hard point, and I was like, okay, this, you know, looks like Atlanta FaZe might 3-0. All right, well, whatever. I'll tune back in later. Come back, Breach 3-0. Breach get the next 3 maps right away. I was like, what the hell? So I had to go back and watch it, and it was insane, dude. Now this one, This next one, all right. Look,
That's
Get
for
shit
the
on.
birds. That's a for the birds match.
Yeah,
that
that's a
was
whatever match.
that
That's
was
great.
a bit. This was an embarrassing moment as a league. Honestly, like not even like on Optic or Rocker, but just as a league, these types of things should not be happening.
Yeah.
We should have
That
a
the glitch is there. Like,
the
in
glitch
general.
is there. That's on the game as well. But we as a league should have a clear-cut definition of things that happen, variables, reading of the situation, stuff like that. There was no way in my mind a snowball's chance in hell that Optic should have lost that. They had that on lock. Say
I agree
what
with
you
you.
want about Cammy having the glitch, but ain't no way that boy is throwing himself in
What
there
was he trying to
piecing
call in a
everyone.
glide? He said he was locked in it for about 8 seconds. He stood still. By the time he calls in a glide, the glide comes in. It takes 8 seconds, if not longer. And they had 2 people on hill, 1 running up to the hill. His 3 teammates were
Yeah.
off spawn, and he
It
was
wouldn't-
calling in a glide. He was the only one close. So it would have made a
wouldn't
difference.
even
They
have
would have
made
capped
it.
it. They
Yeah,
still would have
it
capped it.
would not have made a difference. It would still would have
Exactly.
Even
lost.
then, might I introduce one more variable? Trophy system.
Like,
That's
no,
true.
Trophy
Even-
system. Throwing down a trophy system, bang, crew's gone. That's another thing that irks me about this year, the trophy systems, but that's a whole other thing. I mean, trophy systems taking out freaking
Was it like that? Was it like that?
ballistic
Wasn't it like that
missiles.
in Vanguard? And that's why we didn't use them.
I
don't
I
know.
honestly
didn't even
couldn't tell you because
try
we
'em.
didn't use trophies. We literally didn't
Yeah.
use trophies, so I couldn't tell you.
No,
Brian,
because
no,
they
it was the
added them.
SAE.
They added them. They added them in.
It was
Yeah, they
towards
did,
the
they
end.
did.
I think the pros were complaining about something with them,
Oh,
and I think that's why we didn't use them in Vanguard.
Yeah.
oh no. I don't know. I wish we had trophies.
It
on
was an
Vanguard. That
SAE,
would've been
wouldn't
awesome.
have been stopped by trophies. Well,
Tuscan P5 was
Well, we're saying he
insane.
called in the SAE by accident. He meant to call in a glide, and
Yeah.
he called in the SAE. So and he got locked in the SAE. But even if he called in his glide, it wouldn't have made a difference. That's what we're trying to say. Pretty much.
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. Like I said, the thing is, like, both sides are right and wrong in this situation. You're right. Look, coming from Optic Texas side, look, like I'm gonna go on a little tangent here. You're right on Optic Texas side to protest this and stand for the principle of the game. You're wrong on Optic Texas side for forfeiting the whole thing. You should not have forfeited the whole thing. That in my opinion was wrong. Play it out. You were better team. Beat them. Get it done. Like Octane said, because Rambo Ray was quoting the ladder glitch from Vanguard or Major 4 champs, where Envoy got stuck on the ladder, or the ladder glitch where he was just mantling somehow and didn't get that kill towards top of Grannies, and immediately that lost him the round, which ended up in that mass loss. Octane said it didn't matter to us in that moment. In that moment, we were so locked in, we just wanted to win. And so when we had that problem, we knew that if we were going to contest this, it would throw us off our flow and stuff like that. So I agree with Octane on that moment, because he was talking about, like, in that instance with Optic. The Optic should have definitely played it, but they also were right in that they should have protested the principle. Now, Minnesota, they're right for at least asking. It's in your right as a league, as a team in the league, to want to try and, contest that. You're allowed to contest that. It's your right. But the thing is also, you're wrong, because you should have realized reading the room, hey, we were not going to win that. Like, that was actually insane.
Yeah.
So
I thought it just sounded like some high school like BS drama, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like the whole situation is just like, especially when the players started tweeting out, like, bro, like
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
we can't control that right now. The game is still, I swear we played an alpha and we're still in beta right now.
yeah.
Like it's nobody's, like, we can't control that. Like, that's not our problem. That's the developer's problem.
And
Yeah.
whenever, like, I get people's point on Optic, why they're mad at Optic, because it's like, oh, I mean, even my teammate was saying Optic, it feels like they deserve everything, right? They like to complain like, oh yeah, we deserve the win or whatever. You know what I'm saying? From that, like, privilege standpoint, pretty much, since they're Optic Texas, right? And I get, like, the hate on Optic for that, but at the same time, like, I don't know, for Minnesota's point, like you were saying, Cesano, when you get those glitches and you're in a game, you're not really focused on, oh, well, we got the glitch. You're still focused on the match.
Mm.
Like, I don't know, if you're blaming it on one glitch that everybody has to deal with, it's kind of
Yeah. I think the only chance that Ultra had to win that game was literally for Cammy to not call him a streak at all and go pop a 4-piece on points. I think that's his only way to fucking win that. Because him calling in the streak, he still loses, in my opinion. It doesn't get there. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, that streak takes like 10 seconds to call in, bro.
For the birds. For the birds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Moving on.
Exactly.
Because like I said, there's no wrong dog in this fight at the end of the day. There really is.
Yeah.
The LA Thieves match versus Vegas Legion, I expected this. I was like 3-1, 100%. Vegas have a good roster, like, at the end of the day. Like, they have potential. Not a good, but, you know, they have potential. Like how the LA Thieves were last year at the beginning. So I don't expect them to stay in this downtrodden state for a long time. Hopefully they bring it back. Now, this one was my favorite to watch. LAG versus Seattle Surge. That was just pure fundamentals. Teams going back at each other. It was beautiful. It ended in a game 5. Nicely done. Loved that out of them. The Minnesota game, you know, it surprised me. It really did. I did not expect Ultra to go down that bad.
Yeah.
I like Ultra this year, like I said before.
Yeah, they were my top 3 team. And to see them get like done in like that, I was like, oh, come on, man. Now, the Subliners versus Ravens, that also was another surprising one.
Nah, they got checked. After map 1, I saw they got checked.
Tell me.
There's no way all that stuff went down on Twitter for that to happen.
Yeah.
Explain.
I'm
Elaborate
sorry.
for everybody at home.
The whole roster, like, with the whole, like, all the bullshit with,
the
Skies,
drama.
everybody, there's no
Yeah.
way you would expect that to happen after all that. I'm sorry. There's no way in hell.
Yeah. So obviously as a competitive player, I watched the VOD of like some of these fucking matches, and the map 1, the subliners were doing a really good job. Like, they were playing correctly, and then like just towards the last half of the map, like, it was just all London, and then London made this crazy comeback on the hard point. I was like, wow, what the fuck is going on right now? And I watched it, and I can see, like, as a person, you can see, or I feel like as a player, you can see like the expressions after that map 1 on the loss on subliners. You can just see it in their faces. That was
Checked.
it. Like, they weren't winning that series anymore. Like, after that, I felt like there was a lot more. I feel like there was more turmoil, like, in the background, like personal stuff rather than in-game stuff. Like, because as a player, obviously you have to regain. Just like you came back on, you got to come back for the next couple maps in the series or whatever. But like on them, I feel like there was so much like personal shit going on that that was it. Like they were checked and that was it. They weren't winning that anymore.
Sure.
I think after like everything that I've seen, I know we talked about Vegas being the first team to probably make a change. I'd like to, you know, revise that answer. Probably maybe say subliners. I think there just isn't really any huge definitive leadership that we're seeing from that squad. I mean, you've got Kiz maybe who is running that leadership role, but the thing is, like, the team doesn't feel whole. It doesn't feel whole for some reason. And
I mean,
holistically,
you have Hydra.
You know, like, it just doesn't feel right now.
Oh my gosh, Proper, thank you. I love you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hydra on that roster, I mean, it's literally like just having that teammate that likes to go and play for himself on the map.
Yeah, they need cringe.
And you can't have those. You can't have those. Those are what give you the losses. And I'm not blaming it on just solely him, but it's hard to when you're playing a 3v4 when you just have one like crazy ass person running around the map just doing what makes them look good.
Yeah, I agree with you, and even like in this, like it worked in Vanguard, right? Vanguard, you could do that. Hydra could run around and get his main kills, but in this game, when it's quadrant spawns and you're just flipping people to different sectors of the map every time you get kills, and if you're running around, it just doesn't work. So I don't know. They need like a leader to really.
He needs to be slapped on the wrist.
And this is what I love my boy Priesta, man. I love that guy. I really do. They keep putting him in bad situations, man. Whoever his agent is or whoever's in charge of him, look at these situations you're putting my boy in, though, man. Like, this, it's so annoying. Like, every squad that he's been in, he's been the freaking guy who has to do it all, who has to throw himself stretch himself out and be that guy. I would say the last squad that he really had, where his influence and his impact as a player was felt and genuinely appreciated on the team, was 100 Thieves in Black Ops 4. Ever since then, he's been on squads that teams that will use him as the scapegoat, will have to try and use him to freaking put himself in bad positions. And now you've got him in a squad where he's the one again who has to be the one to try to make up for the mistakes of his main sub and his AR's not performing enough. Like, it sucks. And I genuinely wish I could interview the guy because I want to know what's going through his head during these moments, because he's a great player in his own respect. Let the dog cook and he will show you, bro.
Yeah, he always looks uncomfortable whenever they go to his POV. Even like in last game, I noticed that he just does. I don't know. It just doesn't look right on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a team thing. I don't know if that's just he's kind of just faded, or I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Whenever I see him on the map, I'm like,
Neptune.
what is Priesta doing? Like, he's not with his team, or he's not working with his team. Like,
They already have a faded one. It's Neptune. Come on.
Oh yeah, facts. Neptune always.
He always looks faded. Like, he looks perpetually faded. Like, all the time.
Yes.
I think it's like his eyes. He's like,
Yeah, exactly.
What's it called? But I mean, like I said, I pray for the boy Priesta, man. I really do.
I am on your side, Scott.
Yeah.
I think Priesta deserves a lot more.
He deserves the best. The way he came out of that Black Ops 4 season to be in this string of teams and weird placement. It's like he said, Shnopsh. I think it's just the teams that he's being on that it's not letting him shine. It's really not. And it's not saying that like he's a basketball reference here. He's not like a LeBron who wants to like have his own team, It's like, give him people that are going to work with him. That's why, like, when we came into this league when LA Thieves started in Cold War, I was like, dude, throw Priesta in that squad. Like, he would definitely shine. Like, it's not just because he has, reps with 100 Thieves, but like the guy, like, if he's got teammates that are there to work with him and not going through mental and ego problems, like, it's tough one. Regardless, that's my tangent on Priesta. Love the guy. Just sucks to see the situations he's in, man. But once again, Boston Breach coming out huge, man. 3-1 against Seattle Surge. Like, I might have to buy some Breach merch, man, because these guys have been putting on some shows. I'm excited to see where they're going. That team has a huge ceiling, in my opinion. But yeah, it was a really good matchup. Seattle Surge, I think they're still trying to figure out this game and their team chem. So, it's another one of those that they'll have to get over these growing pains together.
Yeah, we saw it last year. Give Surge some time. I think they'll be okay.
Yeah,
I think just got the step ahead of everybody right now as far as the game.
I agree with you. I agree with you, Mr. Shnopsh.
Yeah, for show.
And then this next one, I mean, come on, brother. Florida Mutineers, Game 5 against Legion. In my opinion, this was crazy. Like, the both teams were really fighting for that chance and that opportunity. And I mean, I think we can kind of go into like the match details to kind of get a little bit better of a understanding. But like, it was insane. Like, you saw right here. Like, they literally go down, they go 1-1, and then immediately Florida comes out with that Asilo on 3-2, and Legion barely win the Mercado, like, by a 13-point differential right there, and then a round 11 victory, dude. Like, it was
fucking crazy.
I didn't expect that out of the Mutineers.
I expected the Mutineers maybe like 3-1 them. That was my expectation. Really? But like I said, this Vegas squad, like Surge, I think they'll, in terms of like coaching style, because like Phoenix and them, they really work hard on getting those guys prepared on Surge. I don't really know the whole thing with Theory right now. I know it's a bit of a toss up right now that if they even respect them. I know they're all talking a bunch of trash about him and stuff like that, and it was really weird, in my opinion, how the team chem was going on over there. So it might take a little bit longer for Vegas to kind of get over that hump than it would Surge, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, Vegas has Clay, so that's my only hope for them. Is this game seems to really suit Clay's style. He's a good leader. He always finds his way to, get in a dance at the end of the year. So
I'm a huge Clay fan.
Yeah, same. So I'm hopeful for them. I think they'll end up pulling it together, but just a rough start for them.
FDL, do you have anything to say? No.
I'm just happy Brack's back in the league, bro.
Same. Love my boy Brack, man. Brack is.
I watched that man ride the bench at MW over methods, bro, and it broke my heart, man. I've just been waiting.
Yeah, and that's why I'm really glad that coming in from championship last year on the challengers to now being in a spot in the league, very much well deserved. Very happy for him. This one was crazy. Another one, LAG versus freaking the Ravens, man. Game 5. Except the game 5 was a 6-1. That I remember that. After I saw, I think it was like round 4. I was like, these guys are checked, bro. I was like, Gorillas are checked right now. They barely come off of that hardpoint win. They get 3-0'd in the control. Like
Neslo team right there.
Yeah, they 100% are.
When you're 2s and 3s.
They
2, 3, and 5. That's
are.
all you need.
So that one was
I mean, they
a tough one.
Neslo'd them. Yeah, they did Neslo.
Exactly. That's, hey, man. That's teamwork right there. Sometimes you don't got the skill, but you know what you're doing on the map.
Yep. This one broke my heart, man. Oh, my gosh. LA Thieves going up against Atlanta FaZe, dude. Oh, dude. Come on. It was a battle. It really was. This was like, if there's another match to go and rewatch this weekend, it's this one. This one was beautiful. From the get-go, both teams just playing their hearts out, playing their fundamentals to their advantages, and it was like to the breaking point almost every match. You had 250 to 216, FaZe go up, round 11 victory for LA Thieves, then a round 5 victory for FaZe on the control, then you had a 250 to 169. I assumed that Thieves were going to win this Hydroelectric just because of their AR superiority. I mean, their ARs really work well together. So when you have a tandem like that, it's beautifully done. Celium and Slasher they're still working together. They'll get over that hump soon. But then this one, 3-6 on Asilo, I was like, bro, this is just rat heaven. You know, FaZe love that stuff. So they were automatically going to get that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, when you're looking at the FaZe wins in general, I mean, they're a sub-heavy team, and this game right now is the 3AR meta. So it doesn't surprise me that they lost their first matchup and that even this one was close. But I think maybe if the M4 gets taken out, you'll see them kind of come back into the team that they're supposed to be. These matches won't be as close.
I have a question.
What's up?
For you guys. If the M4 does get banned, do you think we still see it? Do you think, obviously the Scar is going to be put in play, obviously. And then the Vaznev should still be used, obviously. Do you think there's going to be a third gun? I feel...
Cast off.
I pray.
The AK.
Isn't it banned? Yeah, the 74U?
No, not 74U.
The
AR
variant.
Oh, the bigger one?
Yeah.
I don't see that one. No, I don't see that one.
I just want a 3-gun meta to stay, bro. I just want it. I want it. I need it to be a flex, like just a little flex gun.
Yeah.
That's all I want. That's all I want. That's the only thing I've asked for in like the past 2 years. I just want a third one. I agree with you.
I want a third one. I want a third one.
I'm gonna be honest. The Scar reminds me of the Man of War right now.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
It's an online gun. I don't know how good it's going to be on LAN, but when you have the better ping or in certain situations, the Scar just feels better online than the M4, and the M4 feels better than the Scar most of the time. But like in there's certain situations for certain people, the Scar feels better. So I think you got to take both of them out if you're going to take out the M4. And it's got to be a different, because like the Scar is not any different. Is what I'm trying to say. Is like it just depends on how good your bullets are regging and in this situation. But yeah, I don't know. That's just my opinion on that situation.
Where's the ACR at? I thought we were gonna get
saying.
Hey, have we banned the M13? Is that one banned yet or no?
Dude, that shit's crazy. I used it.
I was gonna say, hear me out. Flex gun M13.
That shit's better than M4.
That, like, no, everybody, like you
lie.
heard it here first, okay? I've been preparing the video for it. Dude, it is low-key better, bro. It has, even in just its base form, that recoil stabilization, it's so cheese, bro.
It's insane.
It's so cheese, dude. The irons are good on it. It is something that you can run and gun with. Like, it's beautiful. So...
Bro.
Just, you know.
What gun are you got? M13. Let me look this
you
up.
You got to get it from Warzone,
DMZ.
bro. Yeah,
you have to play
DMZ.
DMZ and extract with it. I'm a big DMZ guy. But by the way, yeah, you gotta extract with the gun in DMZ, and then you unlock it.
Oh, I see the gun you're talking about. No, I loved using this gun in the beta. It was actually fun to use.
Yeah.
No, you're
So-
using the BASP in the beta, I think it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is like the AR variant.
Yeah.
I don't even think this gun, the M13, was available in the beta at all. It came out with DMZ exclusive.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
That gun should not be allowed in competitive play. Not at all. That shit is crazy.
It is
good, man.
nice, bro. It is nice. I'm not gonna lie. But just to end it off here, Toronto Ultra 3-1 New York. Like we said, this team does not look comfortable, man. It does not look comfortable whatsoever on New York. So some changes are gonna have to be made, man. Some changes are gonna have to be made. You know, maybe it's time to like go for an NBA 2-for-1 trade. You know, trade out Hydro or something. I don't know, man. Like something's got to give here. Something has got to give. So we'll see as time goes on. But now moving
That's the
on.
New York Knicks.
This is just to kind of give everybody some context. This is what happened with the last minute here, during that unfortunate scenario. So just kind of play it out. You kind of take a look. Scump called a cruise actually too.
Yeah. So Scum called one. They're all off spawn. He gets.
None.
Yeah, and then that's it.
Look at that player icons though, as he's like shoving the streak down. Look where these guys are at. Look,
What I'm saying.
you've got
And they're saying
one.
He pulled his streak right there while Scumps is in the air. How? And look at the capture.
Like
It's almost halfway. So
Vance
if he
is
calls it in right
dead.
there.
Afro's on the left. That is who is that?
The only one that can reach is Cammy, right? Like that's the only person that can reach.
Yes, and he called a streak. He's in tools.
You look at Dashy's position right here. He's got a clear view to the side angle right here. This is actually a cheeky angle. Even if he gets in, which he does move through, he's going to play that right side of the front van right here. And he's got a immediate view at that top. That's already, what, a double stack? Him coming in, triple stack, it's over.
It's done, man.
It's done.
It's done.
Look at the progression that was already there. We were already like a little bit less than halfway.
Yep.
Yeah, no. And then like Scum throwing the streak on them. The crazy thing about it is they go inside. So even
Down low,
then,
too. So if
they
they want to go top, they have to.
It's gonna take even longer to go through middle. It's gonna take
Yeah.
even longer to go through side.
So like to think that Cammy's gonna hop out and like,
Pop a 4-piece real quick.
yeah, that's faded. That is faded.
I mean,
Whatever
I'm
it
not saying
takes.
it's not possible. I'm not saying it's not possible. But I'm definitely saying that if he wanted to call a streak, it's not getting there in time. Whatever streak he had, it's not getting there in time at all. He would literally have to not call in the streak, go in there with his damn weapon, and do it like a man and get a 4-piece.
Exactly.
That's
He's
the
not
only
he's
way.
not killing anyone with the streak.
It's the only way. So that's what happened, ladies and gentlemen at home, in case you were wondering, you know, in terms of what we were talking about, but that's literally it right there. And then this one was funny, attached, like
Bro,
he's got-
everybody is trolling about it right now.
he's got the SAE. He says, put that SAE away. Trust me. The guy, I mean, at least they know like what's going on.
Bro,
And-
the trolls that I'm seeing on Twitter and just in chats are crazy right now.
And it was beautifully done. Revenge, as always, bro. Asim,
Mr.
like,
Asim.
don't sleep on this guy, man. Don't sleep on him. He will come back and fry your team. Granted, it was a Game 5 win, but still, like, that feels good. That definitely has to feel good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like people forget about him a lot. I do. I know I do. I always forget
When
about
that
Steam,
man
and then,
is,
like, he-
when that man's hyped up, bro.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
He's nuts.
It's good. It's good. And then
3.0 KD and S&D. That's fucking crazy though.
And then of course, like I said, like Optic coming off of that forfeit, dude. You know they're about to
Can't lose. You
burn.
can't lose after that.
They're
Yeah,
about
you
to
can't lose.
burn somebody, bro. So it was bad that I felt bad for the Mutineers, bro. I was like, goodness gracious, bro. Y'all got to face this red hot Optic team that's just angry.
Mr.
So,
Scumper Jumpers.
dude,
I'm a huge Scumper Jumper fan.
dude, look at that. Most damage in this
Last
series.
dance,
1.83 KD in Surge, 1.24 in Hardpoint, 1.25 overall.
And when the time machine real
Crazy
quick.
showing out of him.
Yeah.
Whew. My goodness, beautifully done. And so then coming off of CDL, you know, Pro League, Let's talk about challengers. These are the 8 challenger teams headed to Major 1 qualifier in Raleigh. Only 4 will make it to that pool play for the Pro-Am. I was a little shocked when Rocker lost when I was covering them, but they brought it back in the losers bracket. Thank God. They brought it back. So Real fame, got our X and Pander. That's another thing. People, look, it's Real. It's he's from España, okay?
Yes.
He's from España.
You call him real.
Let's give him the respect he deserves. At least try to, if you can't, then at least do like Real, excessive that E if you can't do the R. Because we've already got somebody, who has real in their name too. It's Too Real.
Too real.
Over here on Team Decimate, you can't see it on there, but you get what I mean. So when we were watching Decimate versus Rocker Academy, it was like Too Real versus Real, and I was like, no, guys.
Real.
I was like, it's Real.
Yeah.
Let's give him the respect and the love he deserves. So we got.
Paul Brezzi's still making his way through the challengers and stuff still.
Who?
Mr. Paul
Mr.
Brezzi.
Brez?
Your
That
mic
man's
cut.
an OG. It's Paul Brezzi.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Brezzi.
Yeah. Brezzi over here in EU.
Yeah, that man's still going strong.
It's good, man. I mean, I'm excited to see who
I'm
comes
sorry.
out
I
here.
love all the NA hype. I love everybody's hype, bro.
Uh-huh.
But damn.
No, I'm excited to see this Elevate squad, bro.
Damn.
I've been watching over this Elevate squad on the EU. Gizmo, Harry, bro, Denza, Vortex. I'm excited to see that squad on land, dude. I'm so excited.
Oh yeah.
So,
Do
there
you guys
go.
think one of the teams make it into the bracket this year? I know last year we didn't have anybody make it.
Shit. I think we do. I think we do this time, to be honest with you.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I think Hollow's team looks
Yeah.
really good. And same thing with Assault and them.
I think
Mhm.
Rocker's team is gonna make
Yeah.
it.
I think
they're
Rocker's
all good
team-
this year.
They're-
And this
they're
team's
really
made for
good.
upsets. It really is. So I don't.
It's just always so close,
Especially
especially with
the New York.
respawns. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. This is the one, bro. This has to be the game, bro. This has to be the game. So we're praying, we're hoping, we're putting our energies, our crystals, everything you want. We're doing that, man. We want this game to succeed, and we want it bad. So
How crazy would it be to see Joe make it into the bracket?
Mr. Joe?
Mr.
No.
Joe, bro, Mr.
How
Joe.
crazy would it be?
People
What
are
is
so
what a
mad.
story? what?
There's people are so mad about him.
I
bro.
love Joe, dude.
How can you be?
I love
Because
Joe.
everybody's just like, he's a ranked play kid and now he's doing all
People are
this and
just
now he's
haters.
with I think it's so crazy. Just let the man live, bro. You're mad he's better. It's okay. We know. We know. Don't worry.
If I was 15, 16, 17, and then right when I turned 18, I get picked up by a roster, and then this is kind of my come up. This is amazing. What a story if he makes it into bracket play and gets to play against his favorite pros that he watched. And I mean, he's already a sub, right, for one of the teams.
Yeah, he's a sub for LAG, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just think it's a cool story, and that would have been dope.
He's
to
got
be
a
in
great
his shoes.
squad behind him, man.
Yeah.
Exceed, Assault, Diamond Con. That's a good squad to have, and especially with his talent and his raw potential. I'm a big Joe Deceives guy. Big Joe Deceives guy. So I'm excited to see where he's gonna go. I mean, they are number 2 in the qualifier there, so I definitely think that they make it through and get to that pool play. 100%. 100%. But kind of getting off of CDL now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, everybody. Woo. Love CDL. Big fan of the CDL. Big fan. Let's just talk about one last few things before we head off here. First one, UFC lightweight fighter Euros Medic accused Symphony of cheating and wanted to beat him up. So this guy right here, this big boy, big man,
Get the
sees
hair on that chest.
good old Symphony, the man himself. He wants to fight him,
He's kind of thick too.
That's
I
what
mean,
as they said that.
Yeah, no, I was talking about his muscles. I was talking about his. No, I was looking at. I mean, anyway.
What were you saying? What were you saying?
He was talking about his muscles, bro. He was talking
yeah,
about
I was definitely
muscular
talking
he
about his
looks.
muscles. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the butt on God.
that shit.
That got me surprised. I had to do a little double take. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, so that happened, and then They immediately go for a 1v1, and look what happened. I mean, come on. Literally. 30 were after calling them out, they decided, Euros Medic wanted to challenge Warzone streamer Wars to a 1v1. And
he doesn't have any attachments on his M4.
I don't think so.
Got peeped.
This guy.
I mean, okay, listen. I think it's only fair that they 1v1 in the ring too. Like, if they 1v1 in the game, they gotta 1v1 in the ring just to settle
But
it.
this isn't even Symphony. This is Wars. Wars just came out and put him down, man. And then he accused Wars of cheating.
This is I watch these clips. It's the typical dude that you see in like the public matches who's just like shit talking people just to shit talk. Yeah, and it's like, oh, I'll fuck you up in real life. You don't want to see me. I'll beat you up in real life. Except this dude's an actual UFC fighter,
Yeah.
and he's actually about that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, like he would.
Exactly. This is one of the few. Dude actually is one that will mess you up.
That's so funny.
Hey, he can't beat him on the toy. That's all I'm gonna say. There you go.
Yeah.
30-1.
Yeah, 30-1.
That's
That's
crazy.
embarrassing.
For fun.
Like
I mean, this guy beats people up like in real life. Like that's his job. He doesn't play video games. Like
well,
this. I don't
somebody
know why he's
said that his last fight he
challenging people like
tapped
that.
out. So I mean, I'm not saying he's not good.
I mean, even then,
He
like,
probably could kick my butt. I'm not gonna cap. Like,
He'll probably beat my ass.
yeah, he'd probably beat everybody.
I'm jumping on him.
He ain't bulletproof though. That's all I'm saying. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
No, I'm just joking.
I mean, you're not wrong though.
Hey.
I'm just joking. All right. Then the last one. Oh my goodness. Oh jeez,
It's
bro.
embarrassing, bro.
Literally.
Nintendo. Oh God.
Man, like the
They need to
scary thing
regain.
about this is, what if Activision decided to do this? Like, where would we be?
We
Like,
wouldn't be
destroying-
anywhere.
They're
We'd still.
destroying their own community.
We'd be playing back at each other's. I'd be going to Mike's house. We'd be going to the gosh dang, what is it, JMS Laser Quest and playing Advanced Warfare there again. That's where we'd be
Exactly.
playing. You know.
I'm
Yep.
down though. I'm down for that though. Or maybe go set up at the ICT or something.
They don't know about those days, Mike. They don't know about those days. But that like we would be doing that. I'd be showing up to Mike's house and be like, "Hey, yo, $50, Mike. Me and you right here. Let's just do 1v1." That
I'm down. Just pull up. Just both of us pull up like 100. Just keep doing 1v1s. over
back
and
on
over.
our Xbox 360s, bro. Just hop, or your PS3 and my Xbox 360 back then. But so this is what happened. So Nintendo decided to shut down another huge esports event of the year in the Smash World Championship without any warning. This is the second time that it's happened. I think there's been more. There's been multiple times where this has happened. They did it with what's it called? There's another big fighting convention. I can't remember what it's called.
I remember that. It's like several games or something.
Yeah, they do like Tekken, Street Fighter, all that.
Oh yeah, it's a big fighting game convention that all the fighting games want to get into if they want to make it somewhere.
Exactly. That one.
We talked about this in my esports class
What's
when we were
it
going over
called?
fighting games.
I can't remember.
Esports class.
Yes, I'm getting my business management degree, my esports management degree.
That's
So I get to
wait, there's a degree for that.
Get to take esports classes that I don't even have to
Evo,
go to.
Evo. That's what it's called. Evo.
Yeah,
Yes,
Evo.
Yes, Evo. Literally the biggest, like Dragon Ball Z fighters. All of these like big, huge names. Freaking Tekken, Street Fighter, Smash Bros. Like this is what it was known for. And then like before Evo starts, they get a cease and desist from Nintendo saying, "Hey, you are not allowed to use our IP." What the hell, dude? What is
I don't
wrong
understand it.
with
I don't know, get shit on
Nintendo?
bad, like I don't know what else to say.
Do you not want people to play your game?
Do you know what people to play your game?
What's the idea behind it? Like that
Oh,
you're not
wait.
making the money for it? Like who cares?
Yeah. The chat. Sam,
That
this is one of my friends, by the
also,
way.
yeah, that also happened. I was gonna go over that too, but yeah, elaborate if you can.
Oh no, I'm not into fighting games. I don't pay attention.
Okay,
but,
no
like,
worries, no
he's-
worries.
Sam's definitely like has very good knowledge over fighting games. I mean, strictly plays them.
Yeah, because I mean, it was it was Panda. So like, there was also another thing that happened with that, where he put out a statement, and it was really lackluster, if I remember correctly. Like this is what he said right here. I'm pulling it up. Right here, but it was honestly kind of sad. The guy like apparently did some weird stuff. I don't know. I'm looking for it right here. Yeah. Here we go. Panda Global has responded to allegations against their CEO, Allen, and their shutting down of the Smash World Tour, reiterating that they had no part in Nintendo's decision, admitting blame for their CEO, Allen, and his talks with BTS, but otherwise standing by Nintendo's statement. And then, so kind of go through it. The team that manages and administers the Panda Cup has worked diligently to create an exciting, welcoming environment for competitive Smash throughout 2022. Behind this effort are over 40 members of the Smash community, including video editors, web developers, talent managers, sponsorships, salespeople, and more, who provided resources, expertise, and logistical help to 10 major events this year. As a result, the Panda Cup began and continues to be a project of passion that seeks to magnify and enhance community efforts made through competitive Smash. So, kind of going through it, moving through it, but it says, we're all surprised as the public to see the announcement of the Smash World Tour Championship cancellation, as well as the accompanying statement, which attacked the hard work and ethics of those behind the Panda Cup. The team was not informed of any intention to cancel the Smash World Tour Championship in 2022, nor the team ever engaged in conversations that sought those ends. As Nintendo of America indicates in their own statement, the organizers of the Smash World Tour were not required to cancel their 2022 championship event, and any implication that the Panda Cup team had any influence in that regard is false. We were excited to see a fruitful year of competition come to an end, with both December circuit events and the Smash World Tour's decision to cancel theirs is disappointing. So it's a bit of a tough one. You guys can go and read the rest, and Jake Lucky says, for anyone struggling to keep up with this madness, Nintendo claims they never required SWT Smash World Tour to shut down their championship. Smash World Tour says that when they asked if they could continue their upcoming championships in 2023 tour without being shut down, Nintendo said those times are over. So,
wow.
Guess you don't want people to play your games, bro.
Nintendo doesn't like the idea of their any of their games or anything associated to them being with considered esports. They don't want that. So it's hard.
I don't understand that. It's just growth. I don't. It brings more you want competitors to join you. That's how they'll join you. But they just. I don't like Nintendo overall. I'm gonna reserve my opinion on them.
Yeah.
They just don't like it. It's like the NBA people calling us just regular ass people who sit on the game all day. That's what they think of us. But that's literally what they're just yeah, we don't care. We don't care about you. We don't care about that. We don't want any of that. We don't want anything to do with that. It's just
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's not a smart decision for their company, but I guess they're just really trying to uphold their brand. They got all the money in the world already, so.
Yeah, they do. They can do whatever the hell they want, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
People are still gonna play their games, It's just like you said, that other facet of growth within esports is just gonna keep getting denied. So Ludwig, love that guy. He's actually going out of his way now to kind of put the Smash community on his back and throw cups and majors for them. So that's massive. That is massive. Optic's also been doing some work with that as well, which is huge because I don't even think Optic has a team in Smash.
They had one of those in the throwback Black Ops 2 tournament they had, right?
Yep, they did. They threw a little cup for them. And Sam, yeah, he says they want to keep it as a kids market. It's dumb. It is dumb.
Yeah.
It's very dumb. But
let us enjoy our games.
Kids grow up.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be the same kids anymore. These kids get better. They want better competition. They want to face better people. What are you gonna do with then?
Yeah.
You're gonna tell them no? You're gonna tell me I'm wrong?
Especially with the kids nowadays, dude. No.
You got kids coming off of the internet, 18 years old, eligible, ready to run those leagues, bro. Shout out Joe Deceives. He says they literally made League for babies with Unite, but won't go esports. Yeah, Pokemon Unite. Literally kind of a whole reskinning of League of Legends, but in Pokemon, branding. So
I fucking love Pokemon.
I love Pokemon too, bro. That's why it hurts, bro. It really does. It sucks. So we'll see. Esports, we're in a weird space right now. We really are. There's no way to describe it. I believe it was the Misfit CEO when he was talking about in a article where they were talking about the league and their growth in it. He says we were promised huge growth, massive growth. He said, but that has not replicated. That has not reflected what's been happening. And so it's true. Esports is kind of in a weird spot right now. I think we're just in our teenager phase and growing through it. We're trying to do what the NBA, the NFL, and all of them have been doing for decades. and we're trying to do this within like what, like a 5 to 10 year span, you know, considering like esports really started to take off like into tens, you know, early tens.
Yeah.
So we're barely like reaching that decade mark if you consider what part of esports you jump into.
Yeah, it's the same thing. You're basically turning a game into a, you know, entertainment business and a competitive business. So I think I like the model. We got to keep on modeling ourselves off of professional sports. So I think that's the best way. I know people don't like the what is it called? How we have like Paris, Texas, and all that. What is it?
Franchising.
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't like franchising, but I do think like if you're going to put yourself next to these other major sports and compete, that is the best way to go, even though it kind of sucks. for
Yeah.
us.
It sucks for the CDL just because the
Yes.
fact that we have people in different places that want to take the time and take the money into buying in, but they won't let that happen.
Exactly.
Yep.
I
So
agree.
we you know, unfortunately with that stark ending there, you know, we keep moving forward. We keep doing good. We keep moving always, man. That's the only way we survive in this scene, and it's the only way that we keep ourselves thriving is if we keep moving forward always. So thank you guys once again, everybody here. Make sure you go check out all of their socials at LightningtheJoke, at Front Desk Lady, and at Shnopsh here. Go to the original tweet. Go give them a follow. Much appreciated, everybody, for coming out here. We'll be trying to get more episodes out to you guys. We just, you know, need to figure out the scheduling and all that. That's my fault entirely.
Don't worry about it.
But you know, we're gonna try and get these things out more to you, because I mean, at the end of the day, these are the faces that you're going to be seeing running the esports scene in the next decade. We're the ones who are going to be at the top, and so to have a sort of you know, history and a sort of a backwards, you know, channel to be able to see where we've all come from to where we're at in that point as a little history, you know, that's the end game goal. And also to be able to, you know, do what we love while not having to worry about the normal life of job, schools, and all that junk. So thank you all once again. Ladies and gentlemen, you can find us all at our own socials. Make sure you go support the YouTube channel. The VOD will be up shortly today. But without further ado, you guys have a great one. Anything you guys want to say before we head out?
I had a fun time. It was dope.
Thank you.
You
thank
guys are
loved it.
dope.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Mike?
And
Mike?
you guys are all right. Hey.
That's great. All right.
Let me pull a CDL moment.
I'm mad. Flips camera. Yeah. All right. Well, you have a great night. God bless wherever you are. And, you know, we'll see you guys in the next video. For now, bye-bye.